Here and here. Hello? Does this work? What? Audio properties? This? Because this is the last thing I touch before I touch more buttons. I must be cursed. I don't even know if you guys can hear me right now. A? Name, can you hear me? Hear you? Yay! Okay. From this point onwards, we touch nothing. We don't touch a single thing. I swear I didn't touch anything the last time I streamed, and I didn't touch, and I only started touching things now. I don't know what is up with that. It's, ugh. So, hi guys. You guys missed out on a whole rant I had earlier, so I'll try and backpedal and discuss this with you guys. So, hi. I didn't stream last week because I was super sick, and I'm still kind of sick right now. There's like a sickness just ripping through where I live, and everyone I know and their dog is getting sick right now. Hi, Name. Hi, Stratford. Hi, Blau. I'm so sorry. I don't know how the audio thing keeps breaking. I'm still a little sick right now, so I may still cough from time to time. I'll try my best to not cough directly into the microphone, of course, but just like as a heads up, if you're not a fan of hearing someone cough in like the very like sick way, then I guess be prepared, or probably like put it quieter. I'm not fully sure. But I'm definitely feeling way better than I did last week. Last week, man, like that was probably the worst of the sickness. I was out of it. I could not even like sit up in bed without my head spinning. I'm definitely doing way better than I have been, Named. Thank you. I've been seeing all you guys telling me to get well soon, and it makes me feel really mushy. Gonna play Nuclear Throne so you can suffer with me. Aww. That would be fun. Everyone plays the hardest game they own while we all just try and persevere together. I never really got the chance to say it because I got sick last time, so I never got to say it in person. So happy holidays to everyone that celebrated any of the holidays, and happy new year to everybody. I know I made a community post about it, and I never really got a chance to like properly talk about it on stream because I got sick, but I usually try not to make such a big deal about like the numbers and all that other kind of stuff, but I honestly wasn't super sure if I was going to get to 200. I saw that it was getting like super close, like really close, and I was like, oh, wouldn't it be funny to get 200 by the end of the year? And literally an hour out before the clock turned over, I got to 200, so that was immensely cool. Hi, Tom! Nuclear Throne is nowhere near the toughest game I have. Playing a strategy game on the hardest difficulty, and I hate it but love it. Honestly, if you're not playing a game on one of the hardest difficulties, are you having fun? But I definitely wanted to say, in person that, thank you guys so much. I I really wasn't expecting to get to it at that point in time. It really means a lot to me that it did happen. I feel like I'm not really good at the whole like word thing. So, but I also feel like thank you isn't enough. I feel like there's way more that can and needs to be said in this instance. Put the cat hat back on. I haven't had my cat outfit on in a very long time. It's very cute, and also I get to throw money dollars, which is very nice. I have a lot of plans coming up for the New Year's when it comes to the channel. Both like not just series, but also like a lot of other things as well. I don't know exactly when I'll be rolling all this stuff out, but with any luck, we'll be seeing a whole lot of new things in the coming future, which I'm really excited about. I'm also just trying to make sure that everything's running as intended. Usually I try to do everything before I start streaming, but I was a little bit late. Where I want a different sprint hat. I could go back to the snapback or maybe the ribbon. Trying to. Oh, you know what? Dino hat. This one's so freaking cute. Look at that. Look at that. How was my week? This week has been pretty good. Due to the aforementioned holidays, I've been having time off, and that's been giving me a lot of time, the much needed time that I need to recover from being sick. I tried going in work on one day, and I just came home, and I was just like, that was not a very good idea. I'll definitely reiterate again, like, still not 100%. I'm trying my best to not cough. I have tea right next to me, so if I go quiet, it's probably because I chug a whole goblet of tea in one sitting. Hi, Blau. I'm sorry. I said hi earlier, and it turned out my microphone was off again. I seriously don't know how that keeps happening. It keeps breaking. It keeps breaking, and I really don't touch anything. I'm completely honest. I hope you all are having a great week. I hope the new year coming in has been kind to everyone. I'm curious to know, do you guys have any New Year's resolutions? I feel like I have a lot of like the normie stuff is like exercise more, be more on top of chores. Although what should we do today? I actually didn't think this through completely. I think the stream that I meant to do and I ended up not doing, I wanted to go back and take care of some of the other boss fights that we did, but we didn't get all the bonuses. Like way back when I was doing videos, I had already did the Mafia boss, but I never came back with one hit hero equipped. You're gonna make a piano cover to one of his songs? That's amazing! Yours is to draw more, and actually I kinda am getting into writing. You don't do resolutions anymore. I never do them anyways. I like to do my resolutions in various scales. I do the ones that I absolutely want to do, the ones that I'm not too upset if they never get done, and the ones that it's okay that if I only got like halfway completing. Reaching the contract. You choose though. That's the proper final fight, right? We also haven't done a No More Bad Guys as well, so we could continue to run over more children, or I could pick a fight with a lawyer. And seeing how things are on YouTube, I think I have a better chance than some other people when it comes to picking fights with lawyers on YouTube. I'm also not ready for another bonus stream where you struggle for hours. You struggle for 3 hours. I thought about doing like a bonus stream to kind of make up for the missing one. I'm debating it. Eagle Part's not super sure, and another part of me is like, even then it would still have to be on a Wednesday, and then it would just be a normal Wednesday stream. I've been trying to get back into drawing a lot lately. I keep saying I'm gonna do it, and then I don't do it. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna update the profile picture and banner art for my channel, and then I never do it. I open up the program, I look at the blank page, and then I draw like maybe a circle, and then I close the program and get sad. In terms of specifically boss fights, there's Mustache Girl, Snatcher, there's still the last bonus in Killing Two Birds, there's Mafia Boss, and I think that's it. There's a final fight here, which is... Wait, what is this? Because if this is the Snatcher fight, then what is the final fight? Huh. I have a resolution. I want to learn how to model in Blender. I know how models on Solid works. It's useful for my classes. I find this really funny, and you're gonna need this as a warning, so I'm just gonna say, look for my chat message because I cannot fit it here. I'm sure your drawings are good. I mean, as with most drawing and I guess artists in general, I always seek to improve. I always feel like even if my drawing is good, it definitely could be better. There definitely could be improvements to be made to a lot of things I draw. I've been really trying to push myself to have more expressive and dynamic drawings as a whole, instead of sitting in my comfort zone of doing the same pose with the same face, with the same look, and the same outfit. But every time I try and go out of my comfort zone, I get upset because it doesn't look the way it looks in my mind, and you know how that goes. I'd also like to pick up my guitar again. I keep telling myself I need to get back into learning instruments, and then I don't do it. There's a quote that your dad says. What's the quote? Honestly, we haven't done Mafia Boss in a very long time. We need to do it with one-hit hero equipped. We don't really need Scooter for that fight, for what it's worth. Where is it? There we go. One-hit hero, Fast Hatter, and I think last time I fought him, I used Laser, didn't I? But I remember Laser kind of being a little bit on the inconsistent side. Survivor is like Benny Game's hardest difficulty, and Hunter and Artificer are way more difficult than that, and Saint and Rivulet are like a casual game of Minecraft while being set on fire. Be your best self and get better. I'm trying to. Survivor. Where does Gorman sit on that scale? Because I only saw the trailer for it, but I love that little chunky slug cat. He looks so cute. Also, is it online multiplayer or is it just LAN? Find 100% of yourself and surpass it. That is that's a cool one-liner. Spearmaster though is just there's no other way of saying this. CBT. What's CBT? Hold on. I don't think what you're saying is CBT is what I'm thinking CBT is. Because I'm thinking cognitive behavioral therapy. Oh no. Okay, so we're gonna leave it at that. Do not search that. Gorman is easier than Hunter, but harder a considerable amount than Survivor. It's kind of torture for males. Oh, I see. In the crotch area. Okay, I think I get it now. I made a mistake. I thought you knew what it meant. I'm so sorry. Don't worry. A lot of things tend to just straight up sail over my head. I am probably going to die right off the bat, but I really want to try and see if I can get it down with one hit hero equipped. Oh, wait. wait, yes, no, hold on. Couple more things before we get like started with the nitty gritty. No, time stop hat. This controller is kind of not doing too hot. There we go. Time stop hat. There we go. Tough. Real CBT. Not fun. There's a different way to say it. Spearmaster is like getting your veins pulled out one by one, then getting kicked in the middle. You have the German word of the week. Oh no. Alright, here we go.
So,
Now I'm curious.
ever since you landed in Mafia Town,
Wait,
it's been a great
Spearmaster's tongue is the spear itself, so how does he eat?
very lost kid with the hat, including this hourglass piece.
Bershim...
You want it,
Berskim...
to settle it in
Berskilim Bersrug. Bershilim Bersrug. Berserug. Run Verskilim Beserug. I think I did that accurately.
action. It is showtime.
Alright, watch me die instantly because I have not fought this guy in Death Wish mode in a very long time. Okay. But I'm pretty sure so long as I keep Time Stop Hat on, shoot, this is what laser's for. There we go. Huh.
Supercharge.
Okay, this is the one I remember getting me a lot, but I kind of got better at it now. And then we can laser him again. That way we don't have to run up to him. Vershil Mishbi... Hold on, I cannot sandbag in German at the same time. Life is really hard. Just jump over there. Okay. One more time from this side. Oh, shoot, dang it, sandbag. Vershil Mibisrug. Spearmaster just stabs other creatures with spears. He sucks their energy out of them. He actually does not have a mouth. Oh, so quite literally, I don't have a mouth and I must scream. Oh shoot, oh shoot. Oh no! I saw my demise right there. You know, I could have sworn I had more deaths on this guy. I remember getting to 200 deaths in something in Death Wish. But now I can't remember what that something was. Oh, wait, I remember what it was. She came from outer space. That one I had it racked up like 200 deaths, I think. Man, I haven't done that one in forever. It feels like an eon ago since I started Death Wish. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. Oh! Somehow I missed my time to attack. Yeah, it's fine. I already got that bonus. It's just more about surviving with one hit hero. Watch out for this. There's another sandbag coming. And then laser. Yeah, I remember this was the meta that I figured out was you ideally get the, not that, you don't get that. You do laser. I use my hats. I remember now, I use my hats. I slow down time. I mean, honestly, would Time Stop Hat really help here? Wait a second. Ice Hat. Wait, can Ice Hat work in this instance? You know what? I gotta try anyways.
Supercharge.
I really did not know that Ice Cat could stop damage. Okay, cool. That one didn't count. Okay. There's no actual word for it in English, but the translation for Vershil Mibisrug, oh gosh, oh no, is when you go treat yourself with an ice cream after a hard day and the ice cream falls. Oh. For what it's worth, in some Spanish-speaking countries, there's a term that I was taught called apretar cachete, and it essentially is the feeling when you kind of clench your butt when you get scared. Hi, Miser. I said it well. See, all it takes is for me to be in a near-death situation before I actually start pronouncing things correctly. To catch you up to speed on what's happening here, I am trying to fight this boss without ever taking damage at all, or else I instantly die. And I kind of have experience fighting him a good amount does not mean I'm good at this. For example. One more time. Okay. Is there any way to see... Oh. I got smushed. Okay. This time, a bit more properly. I think we can absolutely do this with one hit hero equipped. Honestly, okay, maybe when he gets to the red one, that might be a bit harder. I think that one would need... Wait a minute, I have Ice Hat on. I'm being dope again. Shoot. That's because you feel it in your soul. So the context to why I'm in this situation, I went to this guy's yard, essentially. He got mad at me. I worked for him. He stole my soul. And then I annoyed him so much that he wanted to tear apart the contract. That... I shouldn't hug the corner. We're dying to rookie mistakes. But okay, but flash forward a little bit later. He wants to torture me, but joke's on him. I'm kind of into this. Oh, where am I? Oh shoot, no, okay. Time stop hat, you remember you have that? I took off my time stop hat to put on the ice hat and did not use the ice hat. You see, I'm simply just making it easier on this guy. I want him to actually have a chance at beating me, so I simply just make it a little bit challenging for him. And then laser him. There we go. I'm just trying to give him a fighting chance is all. Watch out for this attack. Okay, so long as I'm not being especially in the soup brain category, I definitely do think we can get him down pretty easily. Up like that. Well, I used time stop hat for what it's worth. Go. And then we jump. And then we laser. There's not really a lot of time to get a full charge blast on him unless I can perfectly line it up. Ooh. That was a good time to use it, I think. Missed my chance, but at least I'm alive. I died to a lot of silly stuff. That's what you missed. Okay, where are we? So as of the current upload, I have done a few more episodes of Rain World, 2 more to be exact. I made it past another toaster gate, and I forgot the name of the place. I had a bit of a problem with a whole bunch of those scavengers. I've been calling them the Goblin Gang because they look like a bunch of goblins to me. Oh gosh, I should not be in this corner. Oh shoot, no. Don't spoil. I won't. Sorry. I really like the areas that I've been in thus far. It's been it's equal parts frustrating as it is fun, and oh my gosh, wow, I feel really bad. I didn't do the YouTube thing. Okay, hold on. Doing the YouTube thing and trying not to die is really hard. Oh gosh, I should not be over here. Okay. Oh no. Oh, I was in a bad spot. Okay. I need to... You guys have been giving me a ton of comments on Rain World, and I wanted to thank you guys so much for that. I was not expecting nearly as many people as I've been receiving lately to give me so many comments and advice and tips and encouragement. I was feeling really not frustrated, I want to say, but worried. Usually when it comes to making my videos, I try to have a sense of progression in every episode and not like flounder around a whole bunch. I felt like for me, a lot of the things that me and my friends alike found really frustrating when it came to various YouTubers is like sometimes like the episode, like they'll be talking and stuff, but then like in the episode nothing really happens. And so I told myself, I was like, okay, with my videos I'll try to always have like something happen so that it's not just a whole lot of me walking in a circle, which is usually what I try and cut out. Oh, ooh, somehow I survived that. That was really good. I'm sorry for spoiling it. This attack stinks so much. Oh! Nope, that was a bad time to use Time Stop Hat. I think I would have been fine if I just relaxed for a second. Okay, I jump over again. One more time. Oh, I did actually get a big blast on him. I don't actually know if that does more damage to him or not, or if he could only take a certain amount of damage per hit. There we go, that's much better. But I definitely wanted to say thank you guys so much. I've been trying to like, I have like a little notepad on my computer where I've been keeping all the notes I've been receiving from RainWorld, but honestly they're coming in faster than I can write them down. I feel like I look away for 1 second and everyone's like, all right, take note of this. You've discovered this. Don't forget this. Don't give up. And I feel super, I feel super encouraged and I feel super touched that everyone's helping me out so much. I definitely feel like I'm starting to get a much better understanding of RainWorld. I also think that it mostly just boils down to I just need to be more confident in touching everything and not being so worried about like death, because death will come to me regardless, so I might as well have fun while I'm still here. Ah shoot, I should have just blasted him. Okay. This is kind of more related to the boss fight at hand, but something I feel like I deeply something I feel like I deeply struggle with when it comes to boss fights, whether it's A Hat in Time, Cuphead, you name it, is I tend to look at the whole screen and not where I am, and I really should be more adamant about keeping an eye on where I am in the fight than what's coming at me. It feels redundant, but it's like you don't really want to, you kind of want to tunnel vision in this game. It's I don't know if tunnel vision is the right word, but essentially, like, I find that I definitely do more better when I keep my eyes focused on Hat Kid, but instead I find that my eyes focus on the Mafia boss more than anyone else. This part, though, could definitely... Oh, that spark was still there. That is unfortunate. I wonder if the laser actually is the better choice. Ah, dang it, I keep doing the same thing. You super focus and you feel like you miss too much. That's the tricky thing. It really depends on the game too. Cause like in a shooter game, if you tunnel vision, it's game over. Anytime I'm playing like a shooter, like if it's like Battlefield or back when I used to play Overwatch, and I would tunnel vision super hard, that's when I always would die to like the silliest things. Oh, dang it. I should not have done that. Oh. But what was I getting at? Right. Like in shooters and stuff like that, tunnel visioning is a death sentence. But then I find in games like these, I usually perform better the more I keep my eyes focused on just Hat Kid. It helps me to kind of not feel overwhelmed in the moment. Alright. Watch out for this one. Oh, no. Dang it. I keep doing the same thing. Just don't. Shut up, Snatcher. Okay, got a medium blast on him. Okay, I really need to try and stay in the middle. With every time I go too far left, I die. Jump over again and again. And then he's doing it earlier. Is it just me or is he doing it earlier? All right, I need to stay right here. So the trick to this, I think, was to just keep my jumps tiny. That's what I did last time. It was tiny jumps, not big panic jumps. Ooh, that was a long run over. Then watch out for this in the sandbag. If he just did this attack the whole time, this would be a really easy fight. But of course he doesn't. Watch out for this. Another thing I find, especially with a Hat in Time, or more specifically any game that allows you to kind of just toggle how high you jump, toggling, like, controlling just like how doing like the smaller jumps in a lot of situations, I find really helps me to stay alive more often than anything else. They can only go forward and backwards. Oh shoot, okay, that wasn't a— oh no, I got so comfortable. I gotta give the Mafia boss the CBT, right? Did I use the word right? Alright, watch out for the spikes. I keep wanting to call these spikes. They're sparks. I don't know why my brain always, every time is like, oh yeah, that's a spike. Watch out here. And then he's gonna do it again, right? No. More sandbags. Double sandbag attack. I like this. Woo! Oh, I was not ready for that. Sorry, I got scared. Jump over again, and oh, I probably should have been more ready with the laser. Okay, tiny jumps, tiny jumps, tiny jumps. Because the first spark always goes high, so if you keep your jumps small, you jump over every single one easily. That's what I'm starting to gather here. Okay, this time I'm more ready for it. There we go. Oh wait, that was an attack? Wait, no, he's rainbow. Oh no! Shoot! No! I keep backing myself in the corner. Maneuver and jump around the enemies, and since you move between rooms, you can use that. For Sluggo, you can jump and maneuver around the enemies. It can only go forward and backwards. Scout before you go into a room. Oh gosh. I'll read the rest in a second. Keep watching out for this, and then we get a bonk him on the head, just like that. Going up or down isn't that much of an advantage in Rain World. Oh, no! Oh, I almost made the same mistake twice. There we go. That's much better. Okay. That was too close for comfort. Staying in the middle is definitely what I want to do. Now it's time for phase 2 with this attack. Oh gosh, I do not want to be in the corner. No! Dang it, shoot. I should not have done that. I need to be using Time Stop Hat. That's what I need to be doing. What gives? I've been discovering some mechanics myself. I accidentally stumbled into some of them, and I've been trying to learn how to replicate it better. I'm definitely getting better maneuvering around the world though. I think the biggest thing to me still is kind of like, I know it's not really wall jumping per se, but like doing like that small one wall jump. I don't really know what to call it specifically. That one has been really trumping me. Otherwise, I'm honestly not super sure. I get the feeling that there's a lot more under the surface, but it's one of those things where it's like, I'm not even sure how deep this well goes. So maybe I finally got to a point where I could be considered maybe intermediate with the controls, and maybe someone's like, oh, you sweet summer child, not even close. So let's jump over the sparks, not spikes. Watch out for the sandbags as well. I think the sandbags are specifically there to make sure that I don't have fun. Watch out for this. We're starting to phase them more consistently for what it's worth. By the way, this is probably one of my favorite songs in Death Wish. I just want to say that real quick. Oh, shoot. Dang it, I keep missing out. Oh, shoot. Oh, oh, I just needed some time to get away from him. No, dang it. Oh, he got so fast. It has been a while since I last fought this guy. It feels nice to be back for what it's worth. Hey, up. There we go. I was trying to aim at him and it just wouldn't work. Here, 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 here. Go, go, and then yes. Woo! Okay, no, we're good, we're good, we're good. Then sparks from the other way. Supercharge. It's when he does ultra charge that things are gonna get really dicey, I feel. Smack him again. Oh! No! Oh! Oh my gosh! That sandbag was like in the worst spot imaginable. 1, 2... And then watch out for the sandbag. We're good, we're good, we're good. I'm definitely conflicted myself, Stratford. I equal parts want everything to be a new experience to me, but there are some things that people have told me that is like, look, I'll be honest, there's absolutely no way that I would have discovered that. Well, maybe. I'm not fully sure. I mean, backseat gaming is one of those things that like, or, oh, dang it. I feel like backseat gaming and in turn giving advice are two sides of the same coin, and it really just depends on how far one person is willing to accept it. And I feel like so long as no one's saying like, hey, this is the entire lore of the game, this is the way you need to be moving, you need to go exactly here and do this thing, go left, up, and right, then I'd be fine. But then also like a whole nother layer to it is that like I don't want to ignore any of the comments. I appreciate every single comment I get, and I feel really bad ignoring comments. But like with Rainbow, like, get conflicted because it's like, man, I don't want to get accidentally spoiled by reading all the comments. I can't guarantee that every single person is going to be not transparent, but is going to come to a truce on like what can and cannot be said. What embargo? I think the embargo is the right word I'm thinking of. My brain's like so scattered between like trying to not die and also trying to like explain my thoughts on this. I want to read every comment and I want to respond to every comment because I love every comment I get. And some of them are like legitimately helpful advices. Like, I wouldn't have even known about the remix setting. I didn't know that existed. And that was immensely useful. And if I hadn't read that comment, I wouldn't have known. I'm just not getting to him in time for that one, am I? Ooh, that was really close. Ooh! Speaking of really close. Okay. Oh gosh. And again. There we go, there we go, there we go. Much better that time. Oh, the sandbags are so good that time around. Oh man. Now? Nope, nope, not now. This is now. Oh shoot! Oh, I jumped off his head. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. I will read chat in a second. Things are getting a little bit intense and sweaty. Got him. Okay, on to phase 3. Alright, this attack is relatively easy enough, except he's not really in the right rotation that I was hoping for. Ah, dang it, I missed my ride. Okay, get into here. There we go. Perfect. I think this is when Mega Charge happens, right? Oh gosh. Yeah, here we go. Okay. So this was the one I'm kind of worried about. Oh shoot. Should have time stopped there. Pause for God's sake on reading gigantic messages. No! We speed read this like kings and queens. Although, I will pause so I can cough. I'm not immune to a coughing fit. There we go. It's like I've never been sick. Oh, that was building up inside of me. All right, so while we are paused, I'm probably gonna get hit and die instantly anyways. I do plan on playing It Steals in the future. I don't know exactly when. I don't have an exact date in mind, I'll be honest, but I definitely do want to play a horror game at some point. I think it'd be really fun. I've mentioned it before on stream, but for those who don't know, I record pretty late at night, and I'm not exactly a quiet person when I play horror games. I scream, and I scream loud. And the last thing I need is my neighbors thinking that something horrible's happening in my house and they call the police on me. And then and then the stream goes from a horror stream to Nettie gets the police called on her and she has to talk her way out of getting like in trouble with the police for like the next couple of hours, which would be very embarrassing. But definitely one day It Steals. I thought about Five Nights at Freddy's. I thought it'd be funny. I don't really think Five Nights at Freddy's is that scary anymore. I just thought it'd be funny. Oh gosh, I'm trying to think of like some other horror games. I know Lethal Company has been really popular lately. I haven't played it myself, but I've been watching like some other YouTubers and streamers do it, and I feel like it's like, man, that would be so fun to do with friends. First, I need to get some friends. Okay, full context. I need to get friends who are willing to play Lethal Company, because while I definitely do have friends, I have friends, and they're real friends. And I just, to get everyone to agree on a game and then money and all that kind of stuff, life, being adult, you know how it is. Remix does it slowly and carefully, and I find it to be better than multi-paragraph, hey, did you know that you can do this thing that comes naturally to a player, but I'm telling because I'm annoying? I get what you're getting at, Stratford, and I like I said, like I feel conflicted, because if I was playing on my own, like if I wasn't playing for like the channel or anything like that, I definitely would have been like, just let me bash my head against the wall. I'll figure it out eventually. I know my brain can be pretty milky and consisting of nothing but like soup at times, but I will figure things out eventually. And I won't lie, there definitely have been some comments where I'm like, I wish I hadn't read that. But like I said before, I don't want to not read my comments because I like my comments. Dude, I have friends and they're real friends. Intended path for Rain World isn't very demanding of some things, and by the time I got to areas where you really need to use some more intricate stuff, I knew what to do. I hope you feel better. The coughing fit is definitely getting better. I think this has actually been the longest I've gone without having a coughing fit, for what it's worth. So definitely feeling better. You know what? I think the Mafia boss is helping me, because I'm getting like hot and sweaty, and that's warming me up, and it's keeping my throat soothed in a really weird kind of way. So thank you, Death Wish, for actually giving me some life. Zeekers made It Steals and Lethal Company. Really? Oh, well, that explains a lot. Who's the guy that made the Iron game, where you're like in a pool of like in a blood ocean, and you're like going with like a submarine with no vision? Hi, Angel. It's them, my real friends, my very real friends. See, guys, I told you I had friends. Oh gosh, not again. No, the coughing fits. Okay. You haven't played, haven't watched, don't want spoilers. From what I can tell, there's not really anything to spoil in those games. And even then, for what it's worth, Iron Lung, that's the game. Yes, thank you. I don't know why it was like escaping me for at that moment. I was seeing some gameplay of that, and that was really creepy, but also really cool. You know, I totally forgot about the medicine. I got too lazy to go to the store, and I forgot. But what I do have is a bottle of orange juice and a cup of once was warm tea. It has ginger in it. It has ginger in it. What are some other horror games? I'm honestly not really one for horror games usually, so like I don't really know what the latest thing is in the horror genre right now. I only can think of like the big ones, like Five Nights at Freddy's and Silent Hill and those kind of games. I that's not really my area. That's not really my area of expertise. So if you guys have recommendations, like let me know. Like I said before, I do not know when I would do these horror streams because I have to worry about getting the police called on me if I scream a little too much. This might be very embarrassing to say or just a presentation of my love for this game, but you have 1,157.3 hours on RainWorld, and I see how amazingly the game leads you on the first game playthrough. Honestly, hey, I'm Fred. I do not feel ashamed for feeling love for something. If you enjoy something, enjoy it unabashedly. Because look, there's always going to be that person that's like, oh, I don't know why you're into those things. I don't know why you do the things that you do. And I can say the same thing for some people. You know what? Like, I don't get people who are really into cars. I really don't get it. It's a hunk of metal. It just gets you from one place to the other. But there are some people that live and die by learning every single car apart and making their own little thing out of it. And you know what? I respect that because there are definitely some things that I deeply love and I deeply care about that I will go on for hours talking about. And you know what? If someone came to me and was like, well, that's really stupid, I'd be like, hey, come on, that's not cool. Same with like sports. You have like those hardcore sports fans who get like the tattoos. They have to go to every game. They treat the Super Bowl like it's a holiday. Like, I don't get sports. I played a little bit of sports when I was younger, but I never got sports. But I understand that it's something that makes them happy. And if something makes you happy, own it, love it, and cherish it. That being said, I am kind of curious. I don't think there's any Steam game that I have over 1,000 hours on, but I know my old cartridge of Pokemon Heart Gold, I had 1,500 hours in it. And that was purely with the Pokeathlon and the dang Voltorb flip because I used to love that thing so much. I love the Voltorb flip so much. Why do I love Voltorb flip so much? It's like the most uneventful thing in that entire game. You can fight gym leaders in the Elite Four, and I'm like, no, I want to play Minesweeper. And my mom gets worried about me. She's like, oh, she's probably out there at some club talking to some people doing drugs, and I'm just playing Voltorb Switch. I'm still playing Voltorb Switch. Omori has horror elements, but I wouldn't call it a full-fledged horror game. That's good to know. I probably will still screamers regardless. It's not like I haven't played horror games on this channel before. I've been playing a lot of like the RPG stuff so far. I know I did Map Father, and so far I did The Witch's House. There's a couple of other games that I have in mind. Ideally I want to do all the classics. I try to keep it a secret what I'm gonna play next, but that one I'm want to be transparent about. Like I love those games, and I'm just like, hey guys, have you heard Game? It's nice Game. Look at Game. It's nice Game. Look and appreciate Game. Here we go. Okay. Focus on the sparks. Hit the man with a bat. There is Bendy series, Silent Hill, The Evil Within, Dead Space. Oh yeah. Oh, Soma. I remember. Oh, dang it. That's what I get for saying Soma. I die so much. What's wrong with me? Soma was one of those games that I used to see gameplay of, and I was like, that looks so beautiful and also very terrifying. I would love to try Soma at some point. I think that one might actually make me cry though. It looked really scary. But I love aquatic themes. There's also The Upturned, also made by Zeekers, which is one part comedy, one part horror. That one I think I could digest a little bit better. Here, watch out for the sandbag. Here, jump. Okay, got it. No! Oh, ooh! You see how fast my brain works when I'm thinking? Oh man! I do have a thought sometimes. I could describe my love for Rainbow till the sun burns out and I would still not be done. Do it anyways. If you love something, love it always and forever. Don't let people on the internet or people in life be little haters, because they're always gonna be haters. And they can rot. And I bet they got a hangnail too. That's why they're being a little hater. They're like, oh, you know, my nail has a hangnail on it. I'm gonna take it out on people. Never take sass from someone with a hangnail. Oh shoot. You know what? I think it's the music. The music's making me too aggressive. I need to go back to calmer music. That or maybe mixing orange juice with tea is causing some weird chemical reaction in my brain that's making me very passionate right now. Oh gosh! Sons of the... No! 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 Oh! No! Dang it! Alright. Voltorb Switch freaking slaps. It does slap, and I'm horrible at it, by the way. I spend many hours playing Voltorb Flip, but by the way, that does not mean I'm not good at it. It just means that I played it a lot. And I'm a prideful little brat, and I can't take losses easily, so I have to commit to things and be like, yeah, maybe I died 99 times to a Mafia boss, but he's not gonna win on the 100th one. Sons of the Forest. Is Sons of the Forest survival or horror or both? Because I'm not super sure. Every time I watch gameplay of it, people are just building houses. Oh, dang it. He won on the 100th one. Every time I see Sons of the Forest gameplay, it's always just like people building houses, but everyone's like, oh, this game is so scary. And I'm like, you built a house, and there's a lady with 3 legs. I would love to play Sons of the Forest. I don't think, honestly, okay, maybe some horror games I could do alone, but horror is always easier to do with friends, because then you can all scream together and have fun. Let's jump. Oh, dang it, ah! Hold on. Snatcher, stop sassing me. I'm sick, and I cannot handle the emotional turmoil right now. Alright. The first Bendy game isn't good. In fact, it's terrible, but I heard the sequel is good, and I watched an hour-long video of someone showing off their love for the first game, and I liked that. In Dragon Ball something, people give their energy to Goku. I think I never watched it. Here we give Diddy our one singular brain cell. I'm for a limited time only, one time a week, ideally every day, like once a week, every week. I am given the brain cell, and what do I do with it? I still fail repeatedly at the same thing and bash my head against the wall, and then get really passionate about Voltorb Flip. You know what? Screw it. Next stream, Voltorb Flip. Only Voltorb Flip. I'm not actually doing that. I could, though. Maybe. Oh, dang it. I wasn't paying attention.
Supercharge!
No! You played every game in the series, and personally I think the first one is good, but the sequel is so much better. I think I watched, who did I watch play Bendy? I think it was a guy named Astro Spiff. I watched him play both the Bendys. I kind of agree with what he said in his video. The first game kind of just feels like a walking sim, but the second game definitely felt more, oh gosh, it felt more fully fledged, but also less scary. I felt like the first game was more scary, but less entertaining. The second game was more entertaining, but less scary. Oh gosh, no, no. Okay, that was good. Also, in the past, you made a wall of text describing how much love you have for your favorite game, Ringworld. I'll tell you what it is, because you haven't faced him, but you kind of seen him. I know that I haven't put out the episode just yet, but I have seen something that I can only describe as an unspeakable horror, and I wonder if that's what you're talking about. I don't think it is, because I only just now saw it, unless it was like off screen somewhere. Oh, dang it. I'm not trying to be spoilery with it. I literally don't know how to describe it other than unspeakable horror. Yeah, no. Okay, we're good. I thought I got smushed again. I really should be focusing on what I'm doing here, and instead I'm just getting passionate about Voltorb Flip. The Victoria is so scary. What's the Victoria? Ah, nope, dang it. Shoot. Ah. Please do it. The official Voltorb stream. Okay, here's the deal. If I ever get to the point where I have like donations or monetization on this channel, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna make a money thing, and every time we reach a certain point on the money thing, I immediately stop whatever I'm doing and I play a round of Voltor flip. No, that's a bad idea. I'm not doing that. But it would be funny. After Spiff played Rainbow 2, in fact, he was that stream that gosh, dang it. No, I can fight and read at the same time. I'm not taking sass at this time. After Swift played Rainbow 2, in fact, he was that stream I said annoyed because he beat Rainbow on stream, said barely anything about the ending. It said, anyways, let's play Golem. I don't always agree with his stances on what he does, but I definitely prefer him over a lot of other YouTubers. But I think ultimately it just comes down to personal taste, right? Like, I think Markiplier also played Rainbow 2, but he only did like one episode of it. I kind of wonder where Rainbow would be if he kept playing it. Like, I mean, obviously, like, Markiplier isn't the sole reason for why the game blew up as it did, but like, it's no denying that because of Markiplier and his series of FNAF, that like Five Nights at Freddy's became the Mega Titan that it is today, and in turn made him a Mega Titan himself. So I'm kind of like wondering, I'm like, man, if the roles had gotten reversed and it was Rainworld in that position, not FNAF, where would Rainworld be now? Could I gotten like Gorman merch? I could have gotten Fat Cat Oh, dang it, I didn't hit him, I just walked into him. I want Gorman Squishy Cat merch, and I want it to be like one of those Squishmallow quality things. Oh, maybe I should just do it myself. I want a Spear Cat plushie that if I squeeze it, a tiny little spear pops out. It does not hurt, because obviously, but wouldn't it be cute? Put me on the merchandising team from Rainworld. I got this. I want a snow globe with lizards in it. I don't know. I actually don't put me on the merchandising team for Rainworld. I'm not good at this. You misspelled much. I'm sorry. Oh, no worries. Trust me, my spelling is not very good. I type fast, but I don't type accurately. But hey, my goodness, that sentence is getting out there. It's definitely not the unspeakable hero. I know what you're talking about. He appears in the DLC, but you're looking at him right now. Looking at him right now? Like, right now, right now? The Mafia boss? Is there like a Hat in Time crossover DLC and I have to fight the Mafia boss as Slugcat? That would be horrifying. I don't have a laser for him in that game. At least not yet. Who knows, maybe there's some like, maybe there's gonna be a comment where someone's like, oh, by the way, didn't you know there's actually a laser in the game that you can get? And I'll be like, cool. I did not know that. I guess I now know that. Oh, okay, but to be fair, like for example, there was I don't think the episode came out just yet, but, oh dang it. There's I won't say what it is, but someone had told me that I walked past a very obvious food source. And that was definitely one of those moments that I was like, I would have never thought to have done that. And maybe I did accidentally do it and never noticed. And I really would not have like actually properly noticed until I did that. Like until I read that comment, I mean. So there's definitely moments where I really am appreciative of the comments because me no think good sometimes. You see how the stream is going. You think I'm thinking? You really think I'm thinking?
Supercharged.
I hope we're on the same page about the unspeakable horror because that thing actually made me scream. I don't know how else to refer to it other than unspeakable horror. I mean, to be fair, most of the things in the game are horrifying. But that one was very much like a, what are you? I prefer a lot of the chill streamers. I feel like it's very contrasting to the kind of stuff that I do because I'm always like doing like these like high tempo boss fights, these A Hat in Time and other things of the sort lately. But I actually really do like having like the chill games that I can play on the side. I mean, I still play like Kirby and Shantae and other stuff like that, even for the channel itself. But I find that, ah, dang it. Markiplier has said a bunch of kind of excuses which don't exactly make sense. I don't know exactly what he said and related to why he didn't continue Rain World. From what I gather with Markiplier, he's always up to something on top of the channel, on top of like, isn't he making a movie? Like, he's always doing something, so I don't blame him if he's like, look, I don't have time to play a game that requires you to sit down and focus. I don't blame him, but I'm definitely like, aw, but maybe like one more episode, give it a chance. Like, now that I'm playing, I'm like, come on, Mark, play a bit more Rain World. It's really fun. Try it. But I get it's not. I understand it's not as simple as that. Even with the position that I'm in, I have absolutely no obligation to this channel. I know I don't. Oh dang it! Why did I do that? I know I don't have an obligation to this channel to do much of anything. But the channel really does make me happy. But at the same time, it's like, I still got a day job. I still got chores to do. I still have mouths to feed. There's still people that I still have family to attend to, life that happens, and things that just need to get done. That was really stupid of me. He made a movie based on the Iron Lung game. Hey, what do you know? I know for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, a lot of people were disappointed that he wasn't in it. And it's like, well, what do you expect? That guy's busy all the time. I'd be more surprised if Markiplier was like, oh no, I'm on vacation. Like, seriously, I don't really watch Markiplier like that, but like, when was the last time that guy actually took a vacation from YouTube? I mean, he has to be set. It's not like he's gonna be like financially hurt if he stops. I think he just wants to keep going. And honestly, I commend that. I hope to work really hard one day on the things that I deeply care about. And I really look up to people who work really hard, especially for their passions, to make the things come true. There's a lot of people that talk big, myself included. I used to talk really big. I wanted to do these things. I wanted to try all this stuff. But I also didn't really want to do the hard work. And maybe that should be my New Year's resolution. Buckle up and suck it up. There isn't enough space on his computer, or it's way too tedious, and the latter doesn't make sense to me because he's been playing Getting Over It. Yeah, you cannot say a game is tedious and then proceed to beat Getting Over It. The unspoken. Oh gosh, I died again. There is official Rain World merch, I think available right now, but you shouldn't check it out. It has many spoilers. Okay, I will hold off until I beat the game and maybe do some DLC stuff, and then I'll check out the merch. But I want my Fat Slug Cat merch. By goodness, I will get him. I only saw him once with thine eyes, and I have falleth in love with thee. Did anyone ever see the Gustav cannon? Oh, dang it. I don't know what the Gustav cannon. The bird is not the unspeakable horror. It's not the bird, I'll say that much. I mean, it sounds really corny now, but you'll just have to wait till the episode comes out to see what I'm talking about. It's literally just horrifying. I don't know how else to put it. I wish I never saw it. Ah, dang it. Okay, we're good. Apparently he broke a record for the most fake blood in a movie. At least it's fake blood. Seriously though, good on him. Man, wouldn't it be cool to set a record someday? In anything, really. I'm not even sure what I would set a world record in for anything, really. Oh, actually, no, I take that back. Okay, so, it's not easy to perform, but I do have a bit of a secret talent that helps a lot in video games. I am really good at clicking buttons really fast. And I don't know the current world record. I think I heard that there was a speedrunner that can do it faster, but I did time myself, and apparently I can clock in 13 clicks a second. I think the speedrunner that I saw, he can do 16 clicks a second, so if I can somehow squeeze in 3 more clicks, I'll be just as good as a speedrunner, which is a pretty cool sentence to think of. Hey Blau, we've been having a passionate talk about Voltorb Flip, horror games, chill and not chill YouTubers and poor excuses to make for why you don't want to play games. That's the most of the stuff that you've missed out on. Oh, dang it. That was not very smart of me. Oh, darn it. You need to look it up right now. The Gustav Cannon is a beast. Is that another game or a specific thing? Okay, laser.
Supercharge!
You once tried to get the deepest hole in Minecraft. My very real friend has been on a project to dig a very deep hole so that he can eventually then build a very tall tower. And honestly, I should be helping him out more than I probably do at this moment. It's been his little project, so don't worry about doing tedious stuff, man. Like, sometimes there's a nice calmness to doing something that like is consistent. The world record for the most notes pressed on a piano is 19 seconds. Ooh. Okay, so I don't know exactly how to explain how I do it, but when I was a kid, I figured out how to isolate my muscles and tense them up so hard they vibrate, and it'll like start spazzing out. And I kept doing that, and I kept practicing it, and it got to a point where I could. Ooh, I almost died there. That was a very close call. It got to a point where I got really good at honing it into just one finger. And I started using that for games, and I just kept doing it because there's always a game that wants you to button mash something. Oh, dang it, I did it again. It's a thing from history. Sounds real stupid. I really like digging holes. I like digging holes too. It's been very fun, and I've been wanting to do it more and more as time goes on. You do that too when you need a vibrato. Okay, so cool. So I'm not like the only one that does it. I don't know how to do it with the rest of my body. Wow, I'm just dying to dumb stuff at this point. I don't know how to do it with the rest of my body. I can only do it with my finger. But I've been practicing and honing it, and it just got to a point where like anytime there's like a button mash in any game, I just go and it's just over. You know, I don't know how many of you guys have played it, but you know Mario Party. You know that one mini game in Mario Party where you have to like repeatedly tap the button to hit your hammer again? I think it was a cactus or a pokey. That one is like a joke to me. I can clear that out in like less than a second. I should time myself again, because I don't, like I said, I don't know what the current world record is, but if I'm not too far off from how well a speedrunner is doing it, and speedrunners are pretty dang good at what they do, I can't help but wonder how far off I am from a world record, and if so, maybe I should call Guinness. How do you even get in touch with Guinness? Do you just like email them like, hey, I'm good at this thing, you want to check it out? It sounds kind of fun, cool to do actually. Dude, I don't know if you guys have been getting the same videos that I've been getting as well, but on my YouTube shorts, I keep getting videos of guys just digging massive holes on the beaches and causing massive like waves to come in and like practically change the entire geography of the beach. And I can't help but feel immense envy. I want to do that so badly. Nope, oof, gosh, I really should just stick to laser. When you miss free chat, I get reminded of that time where Germa read a chat message. Funny streamer asked, "This is the funniest guy on Twitch." Hey man, you know what? It's something that I've learned the hard way now that I've been doing this as I have been doing it. Is like, man, I used to make fun of a lot of like YouTubers for like messing up in games, stumbling over the words, and being quote unquote bad at games. I used to always be like, ugh, if that was me, I would never do that. And then I started recording games and streaming and trying to multitask and maintain a conversation, have a concise brain of thought. See, there you go, brain of thought. Like, once I actually put myself in their shoes, I started to get it. It's like, oh man, like I'm trying to fight a boss with only one HP, and I'm also trying to have a meaningful conversation with you guys. and I'm also trying to make sure that like stream's not broken at this all the while like all these things are happening and nobody's really stopping, and I don't want anybody to stop either. I'm having a lot of fun, and this is good practice at the very least. I'm having a lot of fun. But it's definitely like one of those things that's like, oh, you're not bad at games. You're bad at multitasking, like me. Oh gosh. Oh! Here we go, here we go, here we go. Like, don't get me wrong, like, even in these instances, it's like, I feel kind of torn because I like, oh shoot, I want to beat the boss. I want to do other things on the stream. I don't want to just sit here and fight Mafia boss all day. But also really, I'm enjoying having a chat with you guys. I'm having a lot of fun. So I kind of get, okay, for what it's worth, I have no idea what's up with Jerma. I don't know why he's built different, but he's really funny. And I love watching his clips like all the time. Jerma is a little bit different. I'm talking about like, more like, I guess like the Spiffs and the Vinnies in the world. But even like just in general, like, what was it, the Game Grumps? I remember like Aaron used to always get flack from everybody and their dogs, like that, like he was bad at video games, that he doesn't pay attention, that he doesn't follow the tutorials. And I'm like, you know what? I kind of get it now. I kind of get why he's not doing it, why he seems to be constantly messing up, because man, there's a lot happening right now. And on top of it, he's trying to have a conversation with Dan, and if he's streaming, it's Dan and his whole crew. Like, that's a whole lot of things to keep track of. I don't blame him for stumbling over his words and saying weird things and not being very focused on the game at the moment. You think he could get a world record on the world's loudest sneeze? That's actually really interesting. What is the world's loudest sneeze? You only started streaming for a few days and you don't know how I'm doing so well. Oh, what was that? 1 second. All right. Now cough free. I don't know how to. I mean, I'm touched. Let me see. Now you guys put me on the spot, and now my brain's all scattered. Okay, so. I'm still new to streaming myself. I kind of just let my, it's weird because I equal parts want to just let my mind wander, and then by proxy I start talking and rambling, and it makes for, you know, good content. But at the same time, it's like, hey, you know, I want to talk with you guys, so I can't just ramble. It would be completely incoherent. It's hard to describe how I'm doing this. You're not the first person to say that to me, Blau, and I really don't know how to give you guys an answer other than thank you. I'm really new to this whole sneezing. Why did you say sneezing? No! Dang it! I'm new to the streaming thing. Oh, you guys put me on the spot. I think less so when it comes to streaming and more so when it comes to like this kind of like field of skill, hobby, whatever you want to call this. It's getting comfortable talking to essentially nobody, quote unquote, because ultimately like there's nobody I'm talking to in person. And the more you get comfortable just rambling into a microphone, the easier it becomes to do like recordings, to do streams. The easier that at least I found it, because it felt a lot less like a, well, how do I talk to this person when they're not in front of me? It's like by just saying words. I know it's not the most like graceful thing. It's just going into compliment. No, you guys got me on that one. I also need to say this because slightly misunderstood something I said earlier. There is no A Hat in Time and Rainbow crossover DLC. But what if there was? What if there was? It probably wouldn't make sense lore-wise, but wouldn't it be cool? 156 decibels if I'm not mistaken. Choking is not healthy. I'm trying to mute myself whenever a coughing fit comes on. I'm trying to save you guys the hassle of me. It's like, it's still the very sick cough, if you know what I'm talking about. So I'm trying to save you guys from like the very not pleasant coughing sounds at the moment. It's just a guy who sneezes an explosion. You didn't meet me, lad. I freaking explode when I sneeze. You sneezed so hard you fell once. Can you explain why Jerma can die 200 times on a boss while ranting about why the world needs to be Amish out of frustration, but then later he beats an even harder boss in 2 tries? I again, like I said, I feel like Jerma's just built different. I honestly don't really have a good answer for that one. I'll be totally honest with you. I don't really know what to say. I mean, this is a good example. I've died already like 100 and something times on this boss because it can very much just become down to like he's not paying attention versus he is paying attention. For what it's worth, Gemma's chat is flying at like a mile a minute, so I don't blame him if like trying to read a chat that goes faster than most people can probably read is going to cause him to like be kind of strange, to say the least. Not that it's inherently a bad thing. Like I'm not saying Jerma's built different in a negative sense. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that like there are definitely just some clips where I'm like, no, I get it. I get why he did that. And other times I'm like, what? If you guys actually make a compilation, I'd be really touched. I feel like, I know I said it before, but I feel like this is a lot of incriminating things I've said up to this point already, and I feel kind of bad. Well, bad and I guess not happy. What's the right word? I feel silly because I feel like, man, if someone did take that out of context maliciously, man, they really could have something on me that could get me in legitimate trouble. But I guess that's like the whole point of like a video that compiles things out of context. It's like, hey, you know, this isn't the full description of like what actually went down. He's an enigma from another dimension. I second that theory. Oh gosh. No. Oh gosh, way too close to the edge. There we go, that's much better. I think we even faced him that time. Dread it, run from it, the sneeze comes anyways. I'm not really sneezing so much right now as I am just coughing. Oh gosh, oh gosh. I really should be trying to do this. I got like smushed up here at some point. That was really annoying. I appreciate that they're still dropping hearts for me despite the fact that it doesn't matter. Oh. No, dang it. I should have time slowed. Mafia Orb. Jerma is a real life Kirby boss. I can see it. So like even in these instances, I feel kind of conflicted because a part of me is like, hey, you know, as getting to the halfway point of my typical stream time, I would like to get something done, but I haven't really gotten anything done. But gosh, I don't know. Maybe I stress myself out too much. I know I voiced it before in previous streams, previous videos, you name it. But the sense of progression thing is like really big for me. I always get worried. I'm like, I hope I'm doing enough. I hope this is actually like a good video, something entertaining. I hope me getting smushed by the mafia boss is entertaining. I try not to let like the insecurities and the self-doubts take hold. But I definitely like, I hope for and worry that I need to do something. I worry and I hope that I'm making something that's worthwhile. And I hope that I'm doing something that like it's worth your time, because the way I see it is that like there are a lot of people on the internet who are all doing the same thing I'm doing, arguably better, most definitely better. And yet you guys are taking time out of your day to watch my streams and come to my videos. So I at least want to make it worthwhile. I'm so grateful that you guys are willing to do that, and it makes me really happy. And I feel like the least I could do is like make something good. Oh gosh, I don't know if I hope I don't sound super silly. Do you remember Mafia Orb? Your class calls you God Kermit. It's okay. That was much better that time. Usually when it's like the staggered one with that with 3 Mafia boss, it's really hard to deal with. The sandbags are falling more frequently, which makes this section a lot harder. This one's a lot easier to pass through. When it's like 3 sandbags, it's really easy. Why am I not using time stop hat? I have the power. It's not about the quality of the gameplay, it's the quality of the player. Aww.
Supercharge.
Here. Go, 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 go. There we go. Oh, I see it now. There's like a very tiny sandbag, like off to the side, and that's what's been killing me all this time. Hey. Level 2 laser, that was pretty good at the very least. Then we can jump over again, jump. Oh, I didn't need to jump again. Woo, jump over. Oh, I actually got him that time. Usually I'm not fast on the draw when he does that attack. But I definitely want to jump over this. And then watch out for this attack. This song is so good. I just can't get over it. Like I'm trying to like focus on all these other things, and my brain's just like. Oh shoot! Almost did it again. No, don't get distracted by the music. The music's too cool, and it's gonna get me killed. If I was a boss, I hope I have cool music. Oh gosh, I need to start double jumping on that one. That's what's getting me like too many close calls and deaths in general. Was that a level 2 laser or level 1? I can't remember. Level 1. Let's get into this. Oh, come on. Oh gosh. Okay, this one I might have to pause for. That's it's not about the quality of the gameplay, it's the quality of the player. The story behind that nickname is half messed up and half funny. I'm gonna be honest with you, Nettie. You're probably my favorite YouTuber at the time. It's always nice to watch a video and then write a random comment to one thing in the video and the streams. I do not care if someone is better at streaming than you because I like the experience of watching a Nettie stream. I actually think you are my favorite YouTuber of all time. I don't watch a lot of YouTube. What I do is 70% of it is you. You don't need to be the best to be entertaining. It's cool and funny to see people fail in advance. Or use YouTube to learn. Aww. You guys are gonna make me cry. Aww. That really means a lot. Thank you. ASMR Nettie. If I laugh too hard or if I get too loud, I'm gonna end up coughing. I don't mean to be all like whispery, all like, hi, welcome to the ASMR screen where I try really hard to not get mad. Honestly, that would be pretty fun too. Like if I ever had to do like a stream, but I can't talk. But really, like, that really means a lot to me, guys. I know I mentioned it quite a few times now, but I feel like I had initially started this channel out of like selfish intent, per se. I wanted to prove to myself that I could stick to something and actually like commit to something that I tell myself that I want to do, but then I never do it. So I was like, I'm going to do this thing, I'm going to stick to it, and for once, I'm not going to delete my account, I'm not going to backpedal anything, or at least nothing too severe. I'm going to stick to it. And like I said, like I know there are more things out there that you guys could be doing, but you're spending time here. That really means a lot to me, and to know that you guys enjoy what I do and want to stick around, it means a lot. It makes me feel like I'm actually doing something right. that like actually sticking to something is working out for me. I thank you guys. I thanks. I'm sorry. I'm not good with words. I ASMR while I was playing Getting Over It. I honestly just might. Gotta watch out for the sparks. No! No, the cuffs. No, dang it. Do not play Getting Over It. And you're amazing, Eddie. Don't forget that. Thank you. I did play Getting Over It once upon a time. I didn't beat it. I have been thinking about going back to it someday. Maybe if not a stream, then maybe like a hour-long special episode. Maybe. I hate letting games just sit. I always want to complete a game. So like, even though like games like I'm playing now, Death Wish and Rain World, I can't guarantee that the next stream and the stream after that and the stream after that are going to be what it is. There very well may come a time that maybe I just can't continue Rain World at the moment. I definitely want to revisit it. I definitely want to complete it. I don't care if it takes weeks or months or even years. I don't like letting games just sit. I hate when a game beats me. I think I'm just a prideful little brat. That's what's happening. So, have you beat the boss yet? Emotionally, in my dreams when I go to bed tonight, I'll totally have beaten the boss on the first try, and it'll be great. And everyone will be like, "Oh, Nettie, that was so PogChamp. Whoa, Nettie's the GOAT. Woo, look at her. She's so good at video games." But in reality, we are still here. Oh my gosh, I almost died. Now, here we go. Many people have been driven mad by it. Ah! I did the same thing again.
Leave behind the pretty corpse. At least you got 2 out of 3 right.
You're persistent. That's not selfish. Remember about doing a It Steals Rain World 6-hour weeping and screaming stream. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm literally going to call it that. The weeping and screaming stream. One day. Definitely one day. I love the idea of it. Oh shoot, I missed my chance. I shouldn't have delayed so much. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Watch out for the sparks. I keep always going into these fights and being like, oh, this is easy, and then I die a ton of times. I'm so bad. I'm far too confident in myself.
Do it. Kill him.
I feel like a lot of emotions can be boiled down to being two sides of the same coin. Someone who is brave is also rash. Someone who is cowardly is also cautious. It really just depends on like how you perceive those things, I guess. Blowy, I do this because I'm that person. I've been that person for what honestly feels like way too long. There are so many things that I've wanted to do, wanted to be, wanted to become. And to be fair, like, there have been circumstances that have prevented me from doing it. Like, for example, I've been wanting to actually make this channel for a very long time, but I did not have the money to do it. So I had to make the money to do it. I had to, so I ended up working like 12-hour shifts, like 6 days a week, to save up money to make my own computer. And then once I finally got the computer, I then needed to be in a situation where I actually had time, because I was still working that 12-hour job, to actually like play games and stream and stuff like that. And only now, at the point that I am in my life, am I in the position to do so. But prior to that, like, there are many other things that were it's like, man, like, I would always try and find an excuse. I will take an inch and give it a mile. I would always give up. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm not gonna give up anymore. I want to try and persevere past the things that roadblock me, that frustrate me, that anger me, and maybe in some over elaborate metaphorical way, I play these frustrating games to prove to not only myself, but I guess also to others that, like, hey, despite everything, I can fail 100 times and then some, but I'm not gonna stop until I win.
Supercharged!
And I'm glad that I can motivate you too. That really means a lot to me as well. You guys are making me so mushy. Let's go back to being hardcore. I can't take the emotion.
Supercharged!
Let's go back to yelling about Voltorb Flip. Ah! Oh, dang it. It's gonna go down in infamy, like Joel's Soul Calibur 3 stream. I should watch that again. Or the birth of Granddad! Oh man. I wonder how he feels knowing he's made like a legendary quote. I mean, I guess this thing could be said for any YouTuber, really. I mean, like, Markiplier is like the basis of that E meme for a very long time, so... Or just a lot of memes in general. Oh yeah, he was Big Brain Time, isn't he? I totally forgot. In retrospect, I kind of forgot what Markiplier looks like.
Supercharged!
Here, go. Nope. Yes. Yes. Good. Okay. I need to buckle down. Okay, well, I probably should retract what I said earlier. At first, I thought I could get him done today. Now I'm not too sure. But now I'm in it now, and I don't want to swap to another boss. It's been like a couple minutes. It's been like an hour. I have like 30 minutes left, really, for stream time, per se. And then I don't know. I don't want to swap to another thing, so I want to keep trying. For what it's worth, I feel like if I really do just sit down in like hardcore sweaty gamer mode, I probably could get him down, but I don't know, that's not very fun, is it? I want to talk crap the whole time. He kind of despises Granddad, really. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I know, oh, what's her name? I think it's like Brittany something. Oh, dang it. Get good, wow. Oh, what's it called? I forget the name of the meme, but like, her name is like Brittany something, and apparently she really despises being that meme because like, anytime she meets people, that's all they know about her. That's all people think of when they see her. And that's definitely something I think about and I worry about. Is like, man, like if I was a meme, would I like it? Would I enjoy it? I don't think I really enjoy being defined by one moment of my life or one definable trait that I have. It's something that I get kind of like passionate about. It's like there are many facets to people, not just me, people, period. I'm someone who likes to play games, but I also like playing art, and I also play the guitar, and I do all these things, and I eat these stuff, but a lot of times, especially when it comes to the internet, you just get known as that person, the person who does this. Markiplier will probably always be known as the king of FNAF. I don't know how much he actually likes that title, but now he has to live with it. Even like with like Daniel Radcliffe, no matter how many more jobs he takes, no matter how many new roles he takes on, he's forever the Harry Potter kid. And I feel like if I was in his shoes, I'd be kind of annoyed. It's like, man, I do other shows, I act, I've done other stuff. I'm older now, for crying out loud. I'm not just the Harry Potter kid. Maybe I'm just projecting, I don't know. Now I feel kind of silly. Oh, I keep doing the same thing. Oh. You've just gotta get good. I probably do. Stay determined. Essentially what I'm trying to get at is that there are many facets to people, and I can imagine being annoyed being defined by one meme, one joke you made. Whether or not it was a good joke or just a spur of the moment thing or something completely out of your control on top of that. Like, I can imagine the frustration that some of these people may feel when all people know them for is that one meme they did, or that one joke they made that one time, or someone's edit of their face, for crying out loud. A role they took when they were a kid and now it lives with them for the rest of their lives. Oh, no. Oh, that was not very smart of me. By the way, Nettie, your determination is inspiring. Oh, thank you! Again, like I said, I feel like it's mostly pride, but again, like two sides of the same coin. Pride, determination, that kind of stuff. I don't want to admit defeat, so I'd rather sit here and die 100 times than admit that I'm beat. Markiplier has officially given his crown to Dawko, I think. Oh! Dawko is the pink and blue guy, right? I'm sorry. I feel like I'm just outing myself as I don't actually watch YouTubers, do I? No, okay, look, there's a lot of YouTubers out there. I can't watch every YouTuber. I know who Joel and Jerma is. I kind of remember who Markiplier is. I can't remember his face, but I kind of remember him. I think I mentioned it in the previous stream that I did, but like, people like PewDiePie, Markiplier, I watched them back in like the heyday, because I was their target audience back then, but then I got older and I kind of fell out of watching them. I don't have anything personal against those people. I don't even know what they're up to nowadays. As far as I can tell, as we mentioned before, Markiplier is making a movie and PewDiePie's a father, so I don't even know if he's going to keep doing YouTube to begin with. But it's just, man, like, I just kind of just do my own thing nowadays. I still watch YouTube, yes, but between real life, doing real life things, and me actually having to take care of my own stuff, I'm kind of low on time when it comes to actually, like, just sitting down and watching YouTube videos like I used to. It's way easier to be on top of videos when it's like you're fresh coming home from school, and like Jacksepticeye uploaded another episode of Subnautica, and he's the only person playing Subnautica. Oh shoot! Ooh, that was a close call. I almost got myself wailed in the face again. I don't think I've seen the Soul Calibur stream, but I think I know what I want to watch after this stream. What was the title you gave yourself beforehand? Like, in terms of like this scenario, I feel like I'm just a prideful little brat. That's what I would call myself. I can't accept defeat, so I rather like just sit here and do this 100 times over. Oh, come on. No way. I did it again. Nah, that wasn't it. I honestly don't remember then. We are getting further for what it's worth. So maybe I can come in clutch and actually get this guy down tonight. I doubt it, but I'm not going to hold my breath on that matter either. Jump. Jump. He only went both ways once. Usually he goes like back and forth. That was weird. I wonder if I can hit him with enough lasers, like big charged lasers. If I can like actually like, what you call it? Ah, shoot. Like, can I phase him faster? Come on, come on, come on. Ooh, no. 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 I have a strange suggestion, but you should play the Soul Calibur 3 stream in the background of the stream. It's full of swearing, but it could be very comedic, so consider it. I don't think I'm allowed to do that. I might get copyrighted for that. I don't get me wrong, I absolutely adore that idea. But on top, there's on top of copyright things, there's also like the swearing stuff as well. I'm not in a position where YouTube particularly cares about me, so I don't want to do anything that could particularly get YouTube really, really mad at me. And one of the things, apparently, especially recently, is the swearing thing. So I'm trying. I know that I sometimes slip up and I swear, but I try to make sure that I don't overdo it, because I think if you overdo it, then it gets in trouble. So if that's a really swear-intensive stream, then probably not. You know, it's honestly really sad. Some of my favorite clips of YouTubers are chock full of swearing, and it's not because they swear that it's funny, but it's just a moment, and like they just happen to be swearing, and a part of me feels like a little sad, because it's like, man, some of those moments will never get to happen again, because that kind of video just cannot exist in modern YouTube era. Maybe, I don't know, now I sound like an old fart, but I just kind of miss it. I miss the good old days when YouTube only had an advertisement on like a banner on the screen that was easy to click off of. Now they have 2 ads that are unskippable. I remember when you could like actually like, if you're like watching YouTube on your phone, you could actually like step out of like the application and the video would still keep playing, and then they wanted to get rid of that, and then they came back and they're like, actually we have YouTube Premium and we do that. It's like, you jerk, you always could do that, you just decided to make it a problem. Again, I feel like this is like one of those things I probably shouldn't be talking smack about on their website, but it's more, it's less so like I'm, how do I explain it? To any YouTube people who work at YouTube and do YouTube things that I see in this video, please don't hurt me. The YouTube I grew up with is not the YouTube I see now, and I can't help but feel nostalgic for the YouTube that I grew up with. It wasn't perfect by any means. There was a lot of people exploiting systems and doing things I shouldn't be doing, and I definitely stumbled across videos I should not have been seeing at the age that I was. So by no means is like ye old YouTube like king, not by a long shot. There's a lot of things that modern YouTube does that I actually really, really like, but there's also a lot of things that modern YouTube does that I really, really don't like.
I'm gonna get you.
Specifically with the application thing, I just find that to be more like, I just feel like a wow, really, when I think about it, because it's like, hey, I remember a time when that wasn't even a feature you could purchase into or you had to buy into. It was just a thing that was part of the base site. Like a very minor thing that's ultimately not that big a deal. I miss the side banners on channels. It used to add so much customization. I know we still have the top banner and the profile picture, but I miss when you could customize the sides as well. I wish they brought it back. I'm such a sucker for customization in anything, really. So the fact they got rid of customization makes me a little sad. I don't... Oh, shoot. You're not gonna spoil the Soul Calibur 3 stream, but watching it is like going to the 6th circle of hell. Wow. If that's the case, then I really probably shouldn't put it on my stream.
Supercharge.
Carefully trying to make my way through and oh gosh. Gosh. Honestly, I'm not good at fighting games at all. I was like giving it some thought. I was like, would I do like the story mode of Soul Calibur? Is like, oh gosh, even if I did, I don't know. Like fighting games are definitely one of those games that just it's probably just another one of those like get good moments, but I button mash till the day I die. I am not good at button mashing games at all. You love it in a masochistic way. Jeez. This is that there CBT that you kids be talking about nowadays. Oh shoot, I did not react in time for that. There we go.
Supercharge!
Jump, 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 jump. I think if I can be quicker on the draw and predict when he's going to go into the blue mode, then I could definitely like start actively doing more damage to him. I think in theory I could phase him. The only problem is I have to figure out how to like... I have to get better at knowing exactly when he's going to attack. I haven't even bothered trying to count this really. Maybe here? 1, 2... Oh! Oh gosh, okay, I have no idea what happened there. I thought I got hit by a sandbag and died. I did not. Watch out for this. He's gonna go to the other side. Not attackable. Okay, go back over here. Now he's attackable. There we go. Then this one again. Watch out for the sandbags. Oh. There we go. It was only a 1 charge, but it's fine. I would not have had time to catch up to him. Dang it, I did it again! It's not fun. Well, if people are doing it, there's probably a little bit of fun for somebody. Wait a minute. Hold on. I think I am hitting with charge too. I'm not fully sure. Ah, dang it. It is known as the Soul Calibur 3 stream, but it is also known by the alias of the Death of Streaming and Content 2. I'll have to look this up. I'm a little intrigued now. Of the Joel content I've seen, like, especially like, which one is it? I always find myself going back to his Roller Coaster Tycoon stream. That one was so incredibly funny to me. So I'm definitely very interested to see more of like Joel's stuff.
Supercharge!
The laser is kind of confusing. The reason I'm still trying to stick to it though is because I figured, especially with like attacks like these that kind of end up pushing me further away from him, it's really hard to get to him in time, and I don't want to miss any of my chances to attack. Not for the bonus reason, just so that he can die faster. My theory is, ideally, if I use all of my abilities in tandem, I have my time sub hat to thread the needle and clean up my positioning should I find myself in a oh crap moment. And then the laser allows me to hit him from range, and then ideally do stuff like that where if I find myself in an unfortunate situation, I can wiggle my way out of it. Because there's moments like these where it's like, maybe I could have ran up to him in time and hit him, or I could just make extra sure and be safe once and for all. Out! Away with you. I was too close to him at that time. Alright, this Mafia Ball keeps getting me killed! Whoa, what was that? I like magnet my way up there. I don't think I was supposed to do that. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. And then he jumps to the other side and does a mega charge.
Mega charge!
I really wish that sandbag was not there. Oh, dang it.
Friends for everything yet, kid. I can do this a whole lot longer than you can.
There we go. That was a charge to laser. No way. There's a difference between bedtime and CIA torture mechanisms. When you say CBT, you mean the CIA torture technique. I mean cognitive behavioral therapy. I don't know about you.
Supercharge!
What, are you thinking of something that's not appropriate to say out loud? Hmm? Watch out for this. Oh gosh. Watch out, watch out, watch out! And then again. And again. So far, so good. I think I am phasing him faster if I hit him with the bigger attacks. It could just be a placebo thing, but I feel like we're getting through him faster every time I do the bigger laser attack. The only part is like actually timing it. Please, no more. Okay, no more. No more of it. Ah, dang it, dang it, dang it. How do I deal with that? That specific attack is a little bit tricky to do. Oh, wait. I know how to deal with it. It's called not being silly. Get further away. The sandbags fall. And then the guys, you just jump over like normal. That is definitely not the main theme of the stream. I definitely let's leave it there for today. Let's no longer talk about that kind of stuff. To delete that message. I could delete the message if it's really needed. Alright, let's call a truce here, everybody. No more talk about the thing. You guys know what the thing is. We are no longer talking about it. I don't want to have to delete anyone's messages or anything. So let's go back to talking about Voltorb Flip and why it's actually the best game ever made. You know what? I'm gonna say it. Voltorb Flip better than Rain World. The fall of the Roman Empire. I don't really know the story or the history behind it. I feel like I studied it in class and then I probably fell asleep and that's why I don't remember. Here we go. I got this, guys. The Fitness Gram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that gradually gets more complicated as time goes on. Or I forget the rest of it. I don't know. Woo, that was a good charge, and I almost died for it too. Now let's see if he goes faster. Like, phases faster. How did I sleep? I didn't sleep. I simply stay up at all times, every day, all the time, and I just keep myself doped up on caffeine all the time. I like how we stopped talking about the conversation that cannot be mentioned, and immediately everyone's just kind of like, so, lovely weather we're having, huh? Oh, that was a really good hit. Come on, that should have faced him. Did I not face him? I think you're just being rude now, boss. This is content too. Oh no, is this already my downfall? Man. Dang it, I did the same thing again. Every time with that sandbag formation. You know, a great thing about Death Wish though is that if I really don't want to do Mafia Boss, I could procrastinate with a different boss. So it's not exactly like I'm neglecting my duties. I'm still doing Death Wish. My messages about a site are blocked. Do you have some links auto-blocked? I haven't blacklisted anything particular. I think YouTube by default prevents any links from being sent in the channel, unless it's by a moderator or by me myself. Oh, dang it. Old TV visors are super lasers. Old TV super screens. Oh shoot. Hold on. Were you sending a link? It's weird because even I don't see it, so it must have been automatically done by YouTube. I'm sorry about that. I'll have to try and figure out something in relation to that. I don't even know if I can toggle that setting off. You know, I don't know how many of you guys make content yourself on YouTube or videos as a whole, but there are so many like abilities that YouTube has behind the scenes that they don't let you use until you reach a certain threshold. I find it to be really confusing, to say the least. It's like such a weird choice to me to make. Like, I'm trying to like remember. I think like looking at analytics is impossible until you reach a certain amount of view times on your channel. Did you know that? I find that to be such a pointless thing to gatekeep. I guess it's because like it takes YouTube too much resources to do everybody, so they only do the people that are quote-unquote worthy. But even then, I'm like, come on, man, it's a data spreadsheet. Does it really take up that much like resources at HQ? All television screens are like lasers. You know, kind of jumping back to the YouTube thing though, I kind of wonder what the future of a YouTube will hold. Especially when it comes to like the streaming front, I know a lot of people, especially in the recent days, have been coming to YouTube as opposed to Twitch because of some changes they've made to their TOS. Not the most recent thing that's going on in Twitch, but just in general. I've had friends that migrated from Twitch over to YouTube and they found the switch to be much more pleasurable. But I definitely still feel like there's a lot of features that Twitch has over YouTube that if YouTube was just, I guess, a bit more on the ball per se, that if they capitalized on it, like, they wouldn't really have much competition left. As it stands, most Twitch streamers still default back to YouTube anyways, because unless you're partnered with them, your VODs don't stay up on that site anyways. And I always found that kind of like redundant, ironic. I'm not fully sure how to explain it. Ooh, actually, now that I look at it, it's getting to be the hour. I probably got like maybe this attempt and one more attempt in me, and then I gotta start wrapping things up for today. Oh gosh, not with the sandbags, not right now. Oh gosh. There was a thing, I believe, oh gosh, my brain is coming apart. Oh no. If I believe my memory to be true and serve me right, there was something about the old-fashioned CRT televisions. I think they had like a faint trace of like nuclearness to them that made them very surprisingly explosive. Ah, no, that's definitely not how you solve that problem either. It's specifically that layout of the sandbags. Hello, Zaire. You kind of joined at a bad time. I'm wrapping up stream right now. I'm doing my last attempt here, but thank you for dropping by. You like my Rain World videos? Thank you so much. I've been having a lot of fun with Rain World, and I'm glad to know that many people are liking the game as well. There we go. Rain World was a game that I didn't really know about at first. I actually had people here in my stream that told me about Rain World, that introduced it to me at first, and I definitely feel like now that I know about the game and its existence, it's quickly going up there to being one of my favorite games. Maybe not in my top 10 quite just yet, but it's definitely sneaking its way up there pretty quickly as like time progresses. All right. We're gonna go back to the hub. Let's chat for a bit, and then we'll probably wrap up the stream, and we'll do this again. Same time, same place. Hopefully same game. Alright, so, Mafia Boss. I think my biggest problem is I'm not focusing. I'll be totally honest. If I probably, like I said, if I sit down, focus, and just go into like hardcore sweaty gamer mode and just like stay quiet and focus on the task at hand, I very easily could probably get the Mafia Boss down. But at the same time, if I have to do it like that, I don't want to do it at all. It's gonna get top 10 eventually, I just know it. Actually, have I gone over my top 10 favorite games of all time? I mean, okay, it's not like a definitive, like, number one is the best game of all time. It's just kind of like hey, if someone were to ask me, like, do you like this game? I'll be like, oh, I love this game. Gosh, but now I put myself on the spot. What are my top 10 favorite games? I can tell you the top 2 off the bat. Okay, well, maybe one of them is kind of cheating. It's the Xenoblade series. I know it's like 3-4 games, but that's because all of them are really good. And then but if I put Xenoblade 2, Xenoblade X, and Xenoblade 3, then it wouldn't work. Like, that'd be 4 entries into so I'm just gonna do the Xenoblade series. Unironically, Wii Sports Resort, I love that game so much. Like, unironically, I will play that game to the day I die. And if I could get a Wiimote to work in this dang house, I would gladly stream that. I would do the hardest difficulty on every single one, and that would be super fun. But no, everything in this house is broken, including the stream too. Ugh. I can't even I didn't touch anything, the stream breaks. I gotta figure out why that keeps happening, because I really don't touch anything. I really don't touch anything. And yet, every time I come back to it, it's broken again. The lore of RainWorld is really good. I haven't put out the episodes just yet. I still gotta finish editing them, but I got a bit more of the story going on, and I already feel like, I'm like, oh, I see the puzzle pieces forming together. It's doing like the Triforce thing where it twiddles together and makes a shape, and I'm like, ooh. A Hat in Time is very high on that list. Yes, A Hat in Time is very high on that list. This game, for many reasons, both like outside the game and within game, has quickly become like synonymous with one another and quickly made me really like it. Like I said, there's not like a definitive 1 to 10 list, just kind of like a general bracket of like, these are some of my favorite games. And if I was stuck in a situation where I could only choose 10 games to play for the rest of my life, these 10 games are it. Like, for me, it has to be games that I could replay constantly, that everything from the design to the story to the art, you name it, is something that I adore. You are not dumb, Miser. The only thing that's happening right now is that I have the brain cell and I'm not even doing a good job with it. Oh, they're not forming together yet at all? Oh, I thought I was getting something going. Maybe my theories in my head just aren't, they're not working out for me. Well, I guess you guys would just have to figure out when I put out that episode, wouldn't you? Okay. No more coffees. No more coffees. I mean, I wish I had coffee, but I don't want to keep coughing. I had warm tea. This is now ice cold tea, but it still has ginger in it, so it's still like soothing my throat. The lore is very deep. I was warned that I would be angry and I would cry grossly at some point. That brain still has a lot of wear and tear, especially after today. Oh boy. But you can have it back. I'm gonna wrap up stream anyways in a couple seconds, but I just wanted to chat with you guys for a little bit before I go. I'm sorry again that stream didn't happen last week. Hopefully by next week this cough should be gone for good, because if this cough keeps persisting, I'm gonna start getting worried. I'm sorry, but you have to get a long time into the game. Some never figure it out, even in the end. Oh. I hope I'm piecing together the right stuff then. I want to try and do better when it comes to like not missing streams. I know that like being sick is something that's like preventable but not completely avoidable. So I want to be in good health. I have a lot of fun with these streams. These are like the highlight of my weeks, honestly. I just have so much fun doing this in general. The channel, the streams, you name it. This has been really really fun, and it makes me very happy to see everybody that comes here, all the comments, all the things I see on my videos. It really means a lot, and I can't say thank you enough. I know I said I stopped being mushy, but I'm gonna be mushy one last time, and then we're done. I just want to reiterate and say thank you for everything. And if I completely forgot to say it, then I'll say it again here. Happy New Year, happy holidays, happy birthday if your birthday just happened. It's been like 10 days into the new year for me, but like, who knows? Some people are born early. Oh wait, shoot. I think it's one of my friend's birthdays and I completely forgot. Oh, dang it. I should probably go text them happy birthday. I'm a horrible friend to my very real friends. No. Oh no. Maybe you are, but you'll have to wait for the video to be released. Oh, you know what? That's what I meant to ask you guys. Because you know what happened? I was super sick and I was trying to edit that video, and I was like, well, sick or not sick, I can still edit a video. It will just take longer to get it done. So I edited the video and I uploaded it, and I was like, all right, dusting off my hands. That was hard day's work done. Wait a second. I edited a Rainbow video when Shantae was supposed to go up. Oh crap, now the system has been reversed. I do have friends. They're very real. They're just not here right now. I don't know if I should stick to the new rotation I have. It's I don't know if I should do ABAB or BABA, I guess. I don't know, but it's been like weirdly trumping me, and I wanted to ask you guys, should I just stick to what happened? Should I just own it and add like the next upload that goes up? Should it be Rainworld first or Shantae? Because I'm honestly like at a loss. I don't know why it's giving me such a loss. But a part of me is like, I don't know, like it's not that big a deal. But another part of me's like, oh, maybe I should just double check and make sure. So what do you guys think? Costs are the worst. They just hang around. They do. It's like all the like fever-ish sickness stuff has long since passed. Even then, I want to say I arguably only have 3 days of like the actual like full-on sickness where I was like sweating and like all like, you know, the typical sick stuff. I feel perfectly fine. Maybe a little tired at times, but I feel totally fine. I just can't stop coughing. And that's the part that's annoying. That's the worst part about getting sick, the lingering cough that lives with you for the rest of your life. I want to be able to talk about like having a coughing fit, for crying out loud. Maybe you are, but you have to wait for the videos to be released. Well, maybe it'll come out like a day from now or 2 days from now. I'll probably make a poll. If not tonight, then tomorrow. Like I said, I feel like ultimately it's not that big a deal. But for some reason, I just can't like I can't be okay with it until I like double check. All right. Rainworld, but I'm obsessed with that game. I mean, I can keep going with it. By all means, like when I make the poll, just vote for Rainworld. And I'll try to make sure I'm a bit more coherent before I upload videos. And also upload them on time, for crying out loud. That one is a bit more complicated. Sometimes it just takes longer to edit some videos. I try to save you guys from the nightmare of what those videos actually look like. Because in reality, a lot of those videos are 2 hours long, 3 hours long, an hour long. And I try to compile just like the the talking bits, the interesting parts, so that you guys can be saved from the nightmare that is me repeatedly dying in Ring World. I know that like that's the point of Ring World, but there are very much some moments where I have like long periods of like not talking, not really doing much of anything. And I still try to keep in moments where like something did happen, something notable did happen. I'm going outside and it's raining. Gotta put the phone in my pocket, but I'm still here. Oh, I've been stuffed in a pocket. Help, guys! Get me out of here! Hot and stuffy. You're not sure if you're wise in your decision. I wouldn't worry too much. But jumping back to the thing, is like a lot of those videos are way longer than you guys usually see. I try to edit them down to be more digestible per se. I try to keep them between like that 30-minute and less mark. Somewhere between. Ideally, I've been wanting to hit like 25 to 15, but that hasn't really been happening. But how do I like sometimes like editing and rendering just takes way longer than I could anticipate. It's so frustrating because sometimes I'll edit an hour-long video and it'll take like 15 minutes to render, and then I can edit another hour-long video and it takes 2 hours to render, and then I still gotta upload to YouTube and it takes even more hours, and I don't know why it changes. I wish I had a better understanding of like technology so that I could better have an explanation as to why like that happens. All right. I need to wrap up stream. This has been really fun. Next stream, I will, if it's not Mafia Boss, there's probably Revenge of the Birds, or Mustache Kid, or The Snatcher, or I mean, we still have a lot more options. I still have to do the other stuff in the windmill. There's still 10 seconds to self-destruct. There's still both of the ocean stuff. There's still Yakuza Metro. There's a lot of options, so there's a lot to look forward to in the next stream, and I definitely look forward to it as well. Like I said, I should probably be in much better health by next week. At least that's what I'm gunning for, because it should it'll be 7 days at the point. If I'm still coughing, I'm gonna blow a gasket. I think the PC prioritizes it. I'll try and look into that. I think I might know how to fix that then. Talk to Piggy, he's a genius. I don't know how to approach him. For context, guys, Miser knows a guy. That's not very context. That's not very good description. There's a tech guy, he's really good at tech, but approaching people is hard. I want you to check out Breaching the Contract later. Then maybe we'll do that next stream. But I gotta get going, guys. I really got to. So thank you everybody for stopping by. Thank you for all the likes, all the good stuff. YouTube outro. Good night.